Hey guys, it's Matty Maher from Pro Swing, and today we have a great outfield tip. How to field a ground ball. I know that is a loaded statement, but we need to talk about how we should field a ball with no outs, with one out, with bases loaded, with runners on, if there's a play at the plate. It's a very important tip because we need to understand the situation and know how to execute the situation. Remember, if you're in the infield and a ball goes between your legs, you have outfielders to back you up. It's probably a one-base error. In the outfield, a hard line drive, a hard ground ball, there might not be anybody to back you up, and that could be a two-base error, which is very costly. So before I speak anymore, let's just jump right into this tip. Okay guys, here we're a multi-purpose field, a lot of room, top-down shot so you can see my body. First and foremost, we're not going to tell you an absolute way that you have to field ground balls as an outfielder. It's what you're comfortable with, and I'll explain that later. First ground ball we got, nobody on, nobody out, rocket ground ball right at you. Some coaches like to teach you to go down to a knee, and we're completely okay with that. To do that, if it's coming at you, you're going to sink down. Glove side knee is going to be up, throwing side knee is going to be down. We're going to catch it with our glove, and we're going to use our body to block the ball, make sure it doesn't get by us. So, down on a knee, protect that ball, get it back into the infield. Next one is your standard ground ball with runners on base. Here at Pro Swing, we like to teach fielding that ball like a shortstop. Nice, athletic, and efficient position, okay? Now, not sure how to field like a shortstop? Check out our infield video right there. Next is a ground ball that's not right at you, to your right, to your left. We don't want to cut the ball off. We don't really want to make backhands in the outfield or cut the ball off and be going in that direction when we need to throw over there. The key to being a good outfielder is setting your body up in a positive throwing position, an efficient throwing position to get the ball back in. So if it's a ground ball over here, I'm not going to cut that way. I want to come around the ball so I can field it and come up and make my throw. Same thing on this side. Next up is the do or die play. This is a fun one. This is runner on second. You got to make the throw home. You're going to come flying in. You're either going to make the play or you're going to miss it. It's a high risk maneuver. On the do or die, you're going to run full speed, and when you break down, glove side foot, glove right here, we catch, crow hop, and make our throw. Now, that being said, if you ever watched Nelson Cruz on the Rangers, a lot of pro guys, they don't do it like that. Nelson Cruz actually comes with his throwing side foot because he's already going through his progression. That's what we're talking about with comfort. The standard way we teach, yes, is glove side foot down and to come through. But if you are more comfortable with your throwing side foot, if you like it better that way, then do it that way. The key that is unanimous with fielding ground balls is your throw. Your throw has to be able to be cut off by a cutoff man. If you sail that ball high, good base runners will take extra bases. You're probably not going to throw out a runner. We need to be able to cut that ball off when you make that throw. So we want hard, low throws. How do we do that? Good four-seam grip, pull down on the seams. Okay guys, let's just recap what we talked about today with our fielding ground balls. Remember, outfield is a cerebral position. We always have to be thinking of this situation. Okay, there's nobody on base. Hard ground ball, I'm going to go down to a knee. I'm going to protect that ball and not let it get behind me. Oh, runner on second, tie game, do or die. I'm going to have to come up flying. I'm going to have to make that throw. Now, we didn't give you a unilateral decision of you have to field it this way. Remember, we talked about whatever is most comfortable for you. On do or die, you can go down glove side, glove foot. But I know we see some pros that go down the other way, so whatever is most comfortable to you. Remember, the end function as an outfielder, you got to get that ball back to the infield as fast as possible, and we cannot overthrow the cutoff man. I cannot emphasize that enough. We need to make that shoulder to head. They need to be able to catch it, even if they jump up and catch it. Do not overthrow them. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Pro Swing's Tip of the Week. Tune in next week for another tip that's going to make you a better baseball player.